Monday through Friday is like Groundhog Day for me. The routine is the same. I wake up, I brush my teeth, get ready, pack my kids' lunch, and then do school drop-off. A lot of times it's really boring and it's mundane, but I've come to appreciate it. I appreciate the stability of it all, and it's comforting knowing what to expect each day. Now, my day gets kind of messed up if there's something different in my morning routine, like an early morning appointment. If anything, it's those inconveniences that make me really appreciate the mundaneness and the routine. Something's always in the back of my head as well, and it's that none of this will last forever. One day, maybe one day soon, who knows, I won't just have one kid. We might have two. And one day, my current child won't really need me in the morning. He'll be old enough to get ready and go to school on his own. And maybe one day I'll return to the office. I don't know. But what I do know is that nothing lasts forever. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it. So until then, I'm gonna appreciate my boring morning routines. After the boring morning routine is my traditional coffee. I either make it at home or I buy it. Everything tastes better when it's bought. Anyway, usually right about now, I decide if I want to go to the gym or go run or walk at the park. It's a nice day, so we'll probably do the park today. I'm trying to be better and, trying to do strength training at least 3 times a week. How's that going? Not great, but we're going for progress, not perfection. So the bare minimum usually is just to do something to move my body so that I'm not sitting at a computer desk all day. We're gonna do some boring breakfast. In truth, I don't always eat breakfast. It just is what it is. But more often than not, I'm pretty good at just eating my healthy oats and almond butter and all that crap. So this might be controversial or maybe a luxury depending on what your childcare situation is. Showering daily is a routine I do have. I cannot start my day or I can't really work unless I shower because I just feel disgusting if I don't. And then sometimes occasionally I'll put my face on just so I can look a little bit more alive and not so bleh. So usually after getting ready, now we just get some work done into my office. The cat. What does work look like on any given day? It's usually either me editing video or working on scripting or just thinking of content ideas and things of that nature. Lunchtime is kind of hit or miss. I eat my leftovers from dinner the night before. I can't be the only one that does this, right? I know some people hate leftovers, but I don't mind it. And then usually after lunch, it's kind of a toss up in the air. By then my day is almost over and I can either take my toddler to the grocery store with me just to do something if it's too hot to go to the park, or I can just shop myself. Because obviously it's a lot quicker and a lot smoother. Back in the day when I was in a traditional work environment, AKA a tech slave or tech employee, worker, whatever, my day would end around 6 o'clock or whenever. Nowadays, because I essentially work from home and make content, my day has to end at 3:30 so I can pick up my kid. Some days I love it because this is the life I wanted. I always wanted to have the choice to go and pick up my children and spend the rest of the day with them. And then other days, it is kind of annoying because it's just not enough time to get work done. There are pros and cons to kind of this lifestyle, but ultimately it was more important for me to have the choice whether or not I could be more present in my children's lives, and more important again, to have the choice to define what is being more present. Again though, everything changes. Who knows? My routine may not be like this. Maybe I'll go back into a traditional work environment. Most likely not. Nothing lasts forever. And even though it's boring, it's routine, and sometimes can just seem never ending, this kind of wheel of just boring mundaneness, there's a lot of moments too that I really appreciate. And it's okay to admit that the routine of motherhood is kind of boring. Like two things can exist at once, right? You can love your child, you can love spending time with them, and you can be bored. It's not always the most mentally stimulating thing, and that's okay. It's okay to admit that, but until then, I'm just gonna enjoy the current routine I have.